All right. Alright guys, we got them laid out here. This is the first cap and ball revolver I ever bought was this one here. And I did a video on it. I was calling it the 1851 Navy. And I got it wrong. I was quickly told in the comment section that the Colt Navies were not made in the 44 caliber, which this one is a 44 caliber. The Colt Navies are made in 36 caliber. That was the original one. Was a 36 caliber, and that's what they were made in and back in the day. Now the Italian companies, because of the demand, people wanting the 44 caliber, they're reproducing them in the 44 calibers now, and calling them Colt Navies. That's not the real correct name for them. Midway USA actually advertised it as being a Colt Navy, and here on the box, as you can see, Pieta is calling it the Hartford Navy Colt, or 1851 Hartford Navy is what they're calling it, brass frame. So I was told that actually these guns were actually closer to the Gunderson, which is a gun that was used a lot by the Confederate soldiers in the Civil War, the Gundersons. And it's a very accurate gun. It shoots well, and it's never gave me any trouble. It came right out of the box shooting really reliable and pretty good groups. It does shoot high. Most of all these Colts shoot high. But yeah. I didn't know whether I wanted to get into this or not, and I wasn't sure about it. And this was my first one, my first steps is getting into the cap and ball Colts, and so I wanted to go with a cheaper one in case I didn't like it. You know, I wouldn't have a lot of money tied up, so I did. I went with this one. I wished I'd have got the brass frame. I mean the steel frame, but I didn't. You know, you learn on your first time, and that's the way it is. You know, that's the way it goes. But yeah, it's a real good shooting gun. I like it. Like I said, I love to shoot them, and I don't mind cleaning them. The next one up is the 1860 Army steel frame revolver. It's in 44 caliber also. I like that. I like big calibers in my pistols. And yeah, so this is a short barrel. It's chopped off to 5.5 inches. They call it the sheriff's model. But now there again, this is made by Pieta and Birdie. They all do the same thing. They make these little guns like this and stuff, but it's not correct really, from what I'm told. Colt never made a gun like this unless you special ordered it. They all had the 7.5 inch barrels or 8 inch barrels, and they probably got gunsmiths and stuff to chop them off, you know, where they'd be a little bit easier to get out of the holsters, stuff like that. A little bit faster to get to and get into service, but anyway, the Colt actually never made them like this. But they call this one the sheriff's model, and it's a really nice little gun. It shoots very well. I've been really excited about it and satisfied with it. I wasn't at first, about these Italian-made replica guns. From what I've been told and from what I've heard from people that's been in this this sport a lot longer than me, that you either get a good one or you get a one you got to work on. well, this one I had to work on a little bit. Yeah, it had some burrs in there that it wasn't locking back all the way. It would do it on some of them, and then some of them it would just go to that third click, and then it would go back up, and you couldn't get it any further. It would just sit there and do that all day long. It wouldn't go to that. It wouldn't go all the way back to that last click. But I took it apart and took me some 180 grit sandpaper and wrapped it around a little bitty jeweler's file that I have. And I got in there and I cleaned those burrs out. It was stopping this this cylinder stop. The hole that it comes up through had some burrs in it, and it wasn't letting it lock into position every time, and it was just messing everything up. So anyway, we got all that polished out, and it's ran smooth ever since. Never has given me any trouble. But I don't know if you guys ever seen one of these took down or not. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm really supposed to. I can take them all the way down to the frame, but I'm not going to for this. I'm just going to break it down like you would if you're cleaning it up. This is just for cleaning instructional only, YouTube. This is no modification. You just take and you just take and you cut. You just take and you tap this out right here, this wedge, and it comes right on out the back side, just like that. At which point you can drop your loading lever. Now you want to put it on half cock, and then drop your loading lever and just pull your barrel right on off, and then your cylinder comes off, and you can clean to your heart's content. Put it back on, you just reverse the process. There it is. Sorry about that, I got it out of frame. I tell you, when you're trying to work with a camera on a tripod, you get things out of frame a lot. Anyway, that's basically how you do it, guys. And yeah, I just wanted to show you the newest addition to the cap and ball family here, and the old original, and do a little tabletop on them. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, and leave a like and a comment, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.